So we'll start with the Kakeshis, and these are all the babies that I bought mostly at the Tokyo Flea. I've got a few other things to show you, but this is just what I'm going to show you today on the table. This is probably my favorite one. Look at these two little guys. They're in a cocoon, and they're so tiny. They are tiny. I mean, that's my finger. But to challenge that with the tiniest one, which is the tiniest Kakeshi I think I've ever seen, that is in such great detail. She's got everything. All her paint is on. She's got a little face, a little side hair bits there, a little bob on the top. She's adorable. And I also got these guys. They're like little twins. And I think it's a souvenir. We looked it up. And then we have some apple Kakeshis, which I was so excited to find because that was one of my goals, one of my wish list things. I managed to get these all from the same dealer. Look at that, isn't she adorable? So they're all in different outfits. These two look like they're supposed to be together because they have the same design on their outfit. You can see, they're just adorable, look. And then the other two at the back are the ones that I got separately to those, with some children's toys to Tummy, I think they're called balls. Yeah, she's got a sweet little face as well. And this one matches the other one I got that has the bird on it, the other bird on it. Yeah, she's a bit unusual. I haven't seen the top knot before like that. And then I got a few just little knick-knack things. These were just out of like a bargain bin. It's just a little key ring with the bell, needs to clean. Another apple, sort of wooden apple, so cute. Little tea spoon, scoop, and a bottle opener with the tail. Or maybe it's a dog. Maybe it's a dog.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
It is. So this kind of terrier is so popular here. Maybe it's a dog. That would make sense now. Okay, well that's kind of fun. And then I also got this adorable little, it needs a good clean. It's just a little cat bell, but look at it, it's got a spring, and you put it on the door and you press it and it rings the bell. That's the theory, but it's very rusty. So I need to give it a scrub, but it's adorable, so that might go on my front door when I get home. I got some enamel brooches, really cute, really pretty, just for the markets. Oh, I really like those. And then onto the jewelry. What a haul. I don't even know where to begin. All right, we'll kind of start at the flea market. So I picked up a couple of things. This is for my son who's at home, and then I also got this one, but it does have a lead button on it, which I've been told is not a good idea, so we'll take that off and pop something else on. The first thing I picked up was this. It's a Mexican silver brooch, fully hallmarked with abalone, which is kind of popular around. And from that same vendor, I also got this one, which I really like. Again, Mexican. It's a pendant, but yeah, very, very nice. And I also got this one. What am I doing? This giant moonstone. It's the biggest moonstone I've ever seen, and the most incredible color. Look at that, you can see it already sparkling away. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous, an absolute whopper. So yeah, that was not cheap. That was a bit of an investment. So I'm not sure what I'll put that at the moment, but I'll do some more research when I get home. So I also got this one. This is a brooch, very brutalist. Some interesting marks there. Made in Japan. It looks very much like, you know, a rock face. You know, bonsai tree or a tree sticking out of it. I also got this little brooch. This is brass. It's not signed or anything, but it's really unusual because it has a little chain and then a pin. like a safety. So yeah, I don't know what it would have gone on. It's not like a precious stone or anything, it's just paste, but it's really cute. So I'm not sure, I might turn it into a necklace, but we'll see. I'm not going to rush into any of that. I also got a couple of these little, it's just little silver pendants, which will clean up really nicely. That's lovely, that's adorable. And then this little flower, just a nice and simple little brooch, little pendant. Moving up, I got these are screw backs, they're Mexico, but I am most likely going to turn these ones into hanging earrings. Wouldn't be difficult to do, but they're nice, good weight, really pretty, and I'm sure they look gorgeous. I also picked up a couple of these. This is just a little natural pearl. That was from the book off, not the book off, the hard off. And then this bangle. So this was also from the flea market. There was a great jewellery vendor in the corner. So where I got this was a lady who was selling a few bits and pieces. She had amazing things. And then my second favourite stall was this. This was a guy, he had a corner stall and it was just chock block full of things. That's where I got those as well. And I got a few other things that I can't remember. I'll tell you when I find them. Yep, so this is Mexico. It's got a D mark. This again was not, this is not a bargain, a cheap purchase in any means, but it's absolutely stunning. Really beautifully made. We'll just keep going up. This was just a little brooch I got yesterday from the hard off on the way to the beach where we are today. It's 1,000 degrees out there. I also got this little silver ring. This is from Mary Quant, which is, I didn't realise that they were quite popular in Japan. So it's an English designer from the 60s. So maybe the brand has been purchased by, although I'm not sure, this could be older, but anyway, it's really sweet little buttons, but it's quite small. So that's something I realised as well, that a lot of the rings that I was purchasing or looking at were very small in size. So, you know, I can't buy those, so that's not practical. And then look what I found. This is at the hard off that we just went to before the beach. I couldn't believe it. I was looking in all the girly jewellery and it was all gold and diamonds and not my style at all. And then I walked over to this other cabinet which was for the men apparently. And inside was this. And this is absolutely stunning. Much better than the one I recently had. In really, really good condition. Perfect condition. Little turquoise stones, so nice, so nice. So yeah, gosh, so really super happy with that. I also picked up this, it's a really unusual little, it's just pewter, but it's made in Denmark and it says AA signature on the bottom. So I'll do some research on that, I haven't had a chance yet. But it's a very heavy, kind of cute, quirky little piece, quite a long chain as well. And then onto some of the brooches. The brooches, it just became a thing and I couldn't resist them. So, just one quick little nothing kind of thing. This is a little teddy bear, just a silver teddy bear, needs to clean, but he was from the same vendor that I got the bracelet and the cuff. It's just a little kind of throw-in item. All right, so when we went to the Hana Zono Shrine Market, antique market, this is where I got the following pieces. There was a dealer there. She was, oh my god, she had so many gorgeous pieces of jewellery and she travels and we had lots of conversations, but yeah, so I managed to get a few things from her. This is just an adorable little brass and enamel pin and it's signed on the back. Toyo something. I've done a little bit of research, but it was hard to find. So this will have to wait till I get home. I'm not sure if that's the maker or if that's just an inscription to somebody. But it's a pendant and a brooch. So it has a hook there, ready to go. So that's really nice. Probably one of my favourite pieces of all was this. It's a brooch. It's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. I'm not sure, it's like, it is signed on here. it doesn't, it looks like silver, but then it's not. I'm not really sure what it's made of. Definitely vintage, but just fantastic, really fantastic. And then another one, I really love this one as well. This is silver, just a gorgeous, it's a bit of a whopper, but so beautiful, just so beautiful, even just isn't, you know, to have to own. Also picked up a little pendant, which is very similar to a pendant I already own. Just says sterling on the back, so it's got, you know, definitely giving me Scandi vibes. I also picked up this beautiful ring, very antique kind of setting, or vintage, I'd say antique, but, and then the stone, we couldn't work out whether it was a stone or it was glass, but in the right light it's just, it's really nice. It's a bit hard to see there. It's a really deep, deep, deep blue. It's kind of inclusions, so yeah, that's lovely. Again, it's quite small, so only for the petite among you. Oh, and then I also got this one. So this was actually back with the lady who I got that brooch from. This is Mexican as well. Really nice. Yeah, very cool. Like that a lot. And then this is a little market, like a $3 find on the ground of a stall. It's really not in the best condition and it needs a bit of love. It's not silver, it's just I think it's bronze. Yeah, it's really lovely though. So that was a good score. And this is another one of my favorites, which is obviously a figurative brooch there, and it is signed on the back F. Cortocci. Now, I don't know, obviously that sounds Italian, most likely 50s. There isn't a stamp on it, but it does look like silver, and I will do a test on it when I get organised. That's absolutely gorgeous. Another really cool find. Also picked up this tiny wee little necklace. This is made in Japan. It's silver. I'm not sure what that signifies, but I'll look that up. Just a very delicate little piece. And then two more things. So this necklace I also got. Again, another Mexican piece, a choker. It's got little individual pieces of stone as you work your way around. It does need a good clean. Got a great, beautiful clasp. Again, not a bargain, but worth it. Definitely worth it. A really lovely, lovely piece. Unrelated, but I got this cute little cup. Isn't it cute? Yeah, because I can't buy any ceramics really, because I'm going to break them if I take them home, and I don't want to do that. And then the last piece that I bought that I really, really, really liked, which I couldn't believe was also in this cabinet for men, how dare they, was this cute little bunny ring. Look at this. So again, it's Mexico, probably recent by the looks of that stamp, not terribly vintage, although definitely vintage, but not, you know, Taxco vintage probably. But look, isn't it adorable? And it's a great size. It's just really sweet. Again, not for the faint-hearted out there. So, yeah, that was adorable, and that was a pretty good find as far as prices go. So that's everything that I'm showing you now. There are a lot of other things that I'll get to eventually when I get back home. But I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry it took a few days, but busy, hot, melting, you know, having fun, all of those things. And so we're in Kamakura today. We're going to go adventuring, having a look at the island and the shrine, and I'll report back later. So bye now.